Hello mga kadipat, this is Don Patrick D. Aguilar and you are watching Dipat TV. Ladies and gentlemen, broadcasting to you live inside Dipat's Laboratory located at Barangay Anonas in the city of Ordinera in Pangasinan. Don Patrick D. Aguilar proudly bringing you game number 2 or race day number 2 of the 8 race days scheduled this month of March 2024 as we continue March Madness right here on Dipat's Tamiya League's Top Motor Conference. With our first match of this afternoon. Dahil maaga na po tayo nagsimula kasi mahaba po ang ating single round robin. A total of 28 races. So, medyo mahihilo-hilo inyo pong lingkod. Tapos baka may biglang mga lal pa. Hopefully nga, wala tayong lal na mangyari ngayong araw na ito. Alright. So, the first matchup will be Polaris taking on the comebacking McLaren. Yan. So, first appearance ni McLaren this month of March 2024. Then it will start off with first match, Polaris taking on McLaren. And in this race number 1 for this run and gun Wednesday afternoon, it's going to be Polaris which will start at lane 1 and McLaren will start at lane 2. So pareho ng kulay nila, no? Polaris at lane 1, McLaren at lane 2. Alright mga ka-Dipat, let's get ready to rumble here inside Dipat's Laboratory right here on another Run and Gun Wednesday edition of BDL SMC. And let's start off our elimination round with our race number 1 right away. Switch on. Ready, set, ride. Makita, laku, good, kaya lang, nice, yan, last lap, uuwi na sana, umembang pa, aray ko po, tara, McLaren, winner, alright, winner's bracket. Standby na yan si Polaris diyan sa losers bracket. Okay. McLaren winner. Dorog. Yan. Alright, i-scorean muna natin. I-scorean ko lang muna. Win kay McLaren. Win. Polaris loss. Red. Unang red mark na punta kay Polaris. Ang ganda na sana na start niya pero biglang embang sa final lap Aray. Aray ko po, sus Mariosep. Next race natin, race number 2, will feature Setsuna taking on MP. So yung dalawang team road o dalawa sa mga asset natin ng Team Dipat sa mga outside competitions. Sila na maglaban sa ating race number 2. And in this matchup, it's going to be Setsuna starting at lane 2, MP at lane 1. I repeat, it's Setsuna at lane 2 and MP at lane 1 to start off this race number 2. Battle of Super 2 chassis machines. Switch on. It's orange versus purple right here. Ready, set, bye. Ano kaya? Bagal na nga Ang bagal na nga Basta hindi yung set na. Bagal na final lap. Ano kaya yun? Babagal na nga, umimbang pa. O, Ginoo. Setsuna winner. Ethan. Ethan. Winners. Winners bracket. So si Polaris at MP maglaban sa race number 6. Papaganon tayo kung sakali. Yan. Ay, dapat pala dito ko na isinulat, di ko na iano dito sa ano, baka maulog pa eh. Delikado, baka maalog pa yan. Dito na lang. Dito ko na lang isulat. O kaya dyan. Pwede rin. Ay, hindi. Mahirap eh. Mahirap. Ano na lang. Okay, so natalo si MP. MP goes. Setso na 1. Setso na. Race number 3. Alright. Race number 3 will feature Papa Roach taking on Neon Sara. So, home versus road. Ang labanan natin sa ating race number 3, wherein the starting lane of the cars will be Papa Roach at lane 1, Neon Sara at lane 2. I repeat, it's Neon Sara at lane 2 and Papa Roach at lane 1. To start off race number 3, switch on. Ready, set, bye. Hot heat, take off. Winner. KO. Winner. Okay na yon. Papa Roach, winner. First hit of this Run and Gun Wednesday edition today, or we can say tonight. We may say tonight na. They're almost 6 na. Exactly 6 p.m. na pala. So, nakaka-15 minutes na tayo. Okay. Hit yun, hit. Papa Roach won by hit. Sumalubong ka agad eh. Ano ba yun? Green? Green. Red mark. So, tatlo na yung nagkaroon ng red mark. Next, race number 4. Race number 4 this time will feature Archer Myrtle taking on Metalder to start up its title defense of the former. And in this race number 4, it's going to be Archer Myrtle starting at lane 2, Metalder at lane 1. I repeat, it's Archer Myrtle at lane 2 and Metalder at lane 1 for their starting lanes for our race number 4. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. Last container. 3. Draw game. Draw. First draw of Wednesday. This Run and Gun Wednesday edition. It's a draw. Draw po, draw. Tapos po tayo. Official time out lang kay Archer Myrtle dahil natanggal yung gulong niya. Natanggalan na naman tayo ng gulong eh. Okay. Draw game. Kaya hindi ko na natumba, Metalder. Siya yung sumabit. Okay. Final 3 match kagad ang ating race number 8. Nako. May final 3 match kagad tayo mga kanipat sa winners bracket. Sa ating race number 8. Race number 8, abangan yan. Draw. Next, race number 5. Race number 5, it's going to be Polaris taking on MP. Yeah. Home versus road again. It's Polaris versus MP for our race number 5, another battle of Super 2 chassis machines. And in this matchup, it's going to be Polaris starting at lane 1, MP at lane 2. So parang yung mga kulay nila. Okay. Polaris at lane 1, MP at lane 2. It's green and blue versus blue, red, orange and silver for our race number 5. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. Good. Good. Baco. Good. Okay na lang. Okay. Okay, oh. Naisahan pa. Yun na naman. Napa-myrtle sa rosa na naman si Polaris. Aray ko po. Napa-myrtle sa rosa na naman si Polaris. Napakanta ng time and time again. Deja vu, time and time again na naman inabot ni Polaris. Aray ko po. Last lap na nga lang, doon pa umembang. Aray. MP winner. Alright. Okay. Alright, so MP panalo. Standby pala. Sorry. Standby pala si MP. Hindi pa pala nakaharo. O, yung matalo dun. Ang matalo dito, tapat kay Polaris mamaya. Race number 9, I think. Okay, so MP 1 over Polaris. Yun. 1 all. Polaris, dalawang pula. Aray ko po. Aray ko po. Next na, race number 6. Race number 6 is going to be, wait. Race number 6 will feature Neon Sara taking on Metalder. Yan. In this race number 6, is naka-team bahay uniform ngayon si nakapambahay ngayon si Metalder kesa dun sa yung pinanlalaban ko talaga sa mga races, iba pa kesa dito. So, this time naka-team pambahay sina Merrick at Metalder. So, 4 yung busy ko actually. Alright, in our race number 6, it's going to be Neon Sara starting at lane 2, and Metalder will start at lane 1. I repeat, it's Neon Sara at lane 2 and Metalder at lane 1 for their race number 6. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. Login. Draw. 1 point each. Pero yung unang natumba, yun. Yung unang natumba, sila na yung nakalaban. Yung unang natumba, yun yung nasa losers bracket. Yan ang mangyari din. Okay. Whew. Draw, second draw of the evening. Draw game. Yeah. Dami na nating action. Turog. Race number 7 na po tayo. It's going to be Setsuna taking on McLaren, renewing their old rivalry. Setsuna and McLaren renewing, adding another chapter to their rivalry, but this time Setsuna is already a Super 2 chassis car. McLaren now serving for team home. Now playing for team bahay itong si McLaren. Si Setsuna naging team road pa rin, pero super 2 na. Alright. In our race number 7, it's going to be Setsuna starting at lane 1, McLaurin at lane 2. I repeat, it's Setsuna at lane 1 and McLaurin at starting at lane 2 for our race number 7. Switch on. Ready, set, ride. Patay. Ayan. One lap na walang. Ibang pa. Yun. Ay na lang. Ay na ba kasi? Tara! Setsuna wins. Ethan? 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 Meron. Ethan? Ethan? Setsuna 2-0. McLaurin 1-1. McLaurin split. Yes. Next. Rematch na tayo gagad ng ating previous championship race for our race number 8 between Archera Myrtle and Papa Roach. Yan. So, magkalaban na sila kagad sa ating race number 8. Rematch na sila after the championship race last Monday night. And in this race number 8, it's going to be Archera Myrtle starting at lane 2, Papa Roach at lane 1. I repeat, it's Archera Myrtle at lane 2 and Papa Roach at lane 1 to start off their championship race rematch in our race number 8. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. Yan ang kakan. Okay, sabi. Grabe ang bounce. Okay. Okay na lang. Archera Myrtle, winner. Hindi pa rin nakabawal si Papa Roach. Durog. Alright. Pag natanggal pa to, ewan ko na lang. Pag natanggal pa to, ewan ko na lang. Karag. Next. Next na. Maki-exercise pong inyong lingkod ng di oras, bro. Race number 3 pa rin, ano? Papa Roach, 1 pole, Archera, 2, 1 win, 1 draw pala. 3 points. Dam. Then, may 8 na isa pala, no? Race number 3. Hindi sa Papa Roach. Race number 9. Teka, inom muna ako. Nakakawalong race na tayo. Alright. Once again, ang ating DPATS Tamiya League Stock Motor Conference for this Run and Gun Wednesday evening is presented to you by Vitamilk Double Choco Shake. With Vitamilk, feels good. Alright, race number 9 will feature Paul Aris taking on Neon Sara. Labanan na to ng Sprite at saka Mountain Dew. Labanan to na soft drinks, mga soft drinks, 7-Up, Sprite o 7-Up, kalaban, o Pounding Joe, Post Margle. In our race number 9, it's going to be another battle of Super Chassis machines, Super 2 chassis machines, wherein Polaris will start at lane 1 and Neon Sara will start at lane 2. I repeat, it's Neon Sara at lane 2, and Polaris at lane 1, being the respective starting lanes for our race number 9. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. Good. Okay, nakatuka. Go game. Tabla. Pero sino yung una natumba? Neon Sara. O siya magstay sa standby na ito. Standby si Polaris sa winner's bracket. Bro, tabla ang labanan natin sa race number 9 between Polaris and Neon Sara. No. First point for Polaris, also for Neon Sara, first point. Next! Ganyan-ganyan na lang muna, mga ano na lang muna. Race number 10. Alright, Battle of Orange Army na po tayo sa ating race number 10 between Papa Roach and McLaurin. Ay, baliktad. Papa Roach versus McLaurin for our race number 10. Battle of Orange Army cars, wherein the starting lane of the cars will be Papa Roach at lane 2, McLaurin at lane 1. I repeat, it's Papa Roach at lane 2 and McLaurin at lane 1. Those are of the Battle of Orange Army for our race number 10. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. Okay. Ayan. Login. Balong. Napasukan ko ba't bidalog. Sama-sama na siya dyan. McLaurin Polaris, tapos na rin. Standby. Standby ngayon yan. Standby ngayon siya. So magkaibang kalaban ngayon. Tapos dito. Pwede rin. Finish bracket. Okay. Eh, si Polaris, ano ba? Ay, hindi. Dito ko rin. Tama. Huling natumba yan eh. Huling umimbang yan. So, tatla. Parin. McLaurin draw. Papa Roach draw. So, pare sila ng record. Next. Race number 11. Race number 11 will feature MP taking on Metalder. So, yung home road versus home ang magiging labanan natin sa ating race number 11. Okay. Teka, mag-share lang muna ako. Teka, mag-share ko lang pala muna ito. Okay. Race number 11 na tayo. Okay. Race number 11 nga tayo. MP versus Metalder ang ating matchup. And in this race number 11, it's going to be MP starting at lane 1, Metalder at lane 2. I repeat, it's Metalder at lane 2 and MP at lane 1 being their respective starting lanes for our race number 11. Switch on. Okay. Ready, set, bye. Ako natin na to. lane changer. Ay, sayang, bro. Panas. Nagka-momentum pa. Durog ang laser arm. Draw game. Maiwan niya si Metal dahil siya yung nahuling na tumba eh. Ngayon, yung CNP, laban dyan. Dapat papunta na tayo dun. Ngayon, si Polaris, standby ulit. Nung matalo kalaban ni, ni Yon Sara. Ano na mangyari dyan? Ganun na mangyari yan. Kasi, si Polaris nung huling natumba yan eh. Okay, dyan siya. Tama. Draw ulit ang ating race 11. Marami yung mga draws natin. Thunder, MP draw. Draw. Kunti nga, pa-draw lang. Tama. Well, race number 12 po tayo. It's going to be Archer Amerto taking on Setsuna. Alright. Archer Amerto versus Setsuna for our race number 12. So parehong dipihit ang labanan natin sa ating race number 12. And in this matchup, it's going to be Archer Amerto starting at lane 2. Setsuna starting at lane 1. I repeat, it's Archer Amerto starting at lane 2. Setsuna starting at lane 1 for our race number 12. Switch on. Ready, set, five. Nako, biglang nagka-momentum na naman yung answer. Ayun, kapit. Paano na lang? Logging. Sayang, uwi na sana. Umimpang pa. Aray ko. Draw again. This time, si Setsa na yung huling natumba. O, dito siya. Then si Archer na laban kay yung sa... Official time out lang kay Archer Amerton. We will have a short break lang muna. A short break lang muna tayo. Para makayudahan ng tawag dito. Double-sided tape. Lagyan lang natin ang double-sided tape si Archer Amerton. Sa front wheel, left, front. Wala, may tanong kayo dyan. Lagyan lang natin ng double-sided tape si Archer Amerton. Kasi nakakanta-lag-lag yung gulong eh. Basta yung malagyan lang na tape. Lalagyan lang natin ng tape si Archer Amerton dahil nagkakanda-alas-talas yung gulong niya. Yung actually tires. Tires lang naman. Although if parts of the car fall during the race, it may still continue naman talaga. But for the spirit of fair competition na rin, let's make sure na kompleto. Uuwiling kompleto yung mga kompleto. Buti na lang namarkahan ko. Buti na lang markado. Oh, kaya lang ko kayo sa tama na lighting. Ayos! Yun. Nice. Yan! Hey, ano na tayo? Race top team. Score muna tayo, scoreboard. Scoreboard muna tayo. Dito na lang sa after every 4 races magre-recap tayo. O after 8 race pala. After 8 races, 8 and the next 8. Ito ulit. Sana tayo mag-recap. Draw yung huli. Gerald nakasetso na. Blue. Draw. So far, si Archer Myrtle setso na at si Metalder wala pang red mark. So far. Okay. Race number 13 na tayo. It's going to be Papa Roach taking on MP for our race number 13. Alright. For our race number 13, it's going to be Papa Roach starting at lane 1, MP at lane 2. I repeat, it's Papa Roach at lane 1 and MP at lane 2 to start off race number 13. Switch on. Ready, set, fight. Good. Ayan naman. Last two. Kaya na. Hey. Tawas. Tawas. Tawas yan sa loob. Ano kaya yun? Papa Roach winner. Alright. Tawas yung salo ko. Burog. Ano kaya yun? Ano kaya yun? Ano kaya yun? Tawas. Ano kaya yun? Direk. MP lost to PR. MP. Alo. Wait. Eos. PR. Okay. Race number 14 na tayo. Okay. Race number 14 will feature Archer Myrtle taking on Neon Sarah. Yan. Archer Myrtle versus Neon Sarah is the matchup for this race number 14, wherein the starting lane for the cars will be Archer Myrtle at lane 2 and Neon Sarah at lane 1 this time. Yun. First time mag-start ng lane 1 si Neon Sarah. Neon Sarah at lane 1, Archer Myrtle at lane 2 to start off race number 14. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. Good. Okay. Good. Pwede pa yun. Pwede pa. Pwede pa yun. Wala kang 3 seconds. Lahat na yung linya. Okay. Okay. Yun. Napasuka. Netedenya Nico Bagbi. Shoutout kay Madam Portia Myrtle Sarosa na pupunta sa SM North EDSA for the launching of a new 5G phone. Yan. Nandun siya sa SM City North EDSA on Sunday, March 10, 2 to 6 p.m. Meet and greet po yan. At saka mag-endorse ng panibagong 5G smartphone. Yan. Bagong unit ng 5G smartphone. Pwede po sa mga vloggers na katulad namin. Yan. Game streamer. Para kaming game streamer, pinagkaiba lang yung gaming namin. Okay, ito sa Rosa, I love you so much. Yan. Papasakaling sweat ni Sergio na ito mamaya. Draw. And kay Nian Sara. Ayun, hindi pa tapos yan eh. Ayan, si Angela tapos na. Walas pa para siya. Ay, Papa Roach winner pala, no? Tama. Tama, Papa Roach winner. Yun, losers bracket yun eh. Tama. Empay niyo, Sarah, naglaban naman. Hindi pa, no? Tama. Ay, bakit nadala ko sa Archie ng record dito? Hindi na iniwan. Hindi na tinantan. Tapos ka po. Second draw, third draw para kay Archer Amertal laban kay Neon Sun. Yan. Neon Sarah, draw din. Tatlo pala yung ano na. Next. Race number 14 na tayo. Okay? Race number 14 will feature Setsuna taking on Polaris. Ayan. So another battle of Super 2 chassis machines tayo sa ating race number 15. Yan. Race number 15 natin. And in this matchup, it's going to be Setsuna starting at lane 1. Polaris at lane 2. I repeat, it's Setsuna starting at lane 1 and Polaris starting at lane 2 for our race number 15. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. Good. Bumaba yung talon. Kaya yun. Winner. Setsuna wins. Ethan. Ron, tamakas din. Tamakas. Laris, loser. Losers bracket. Tapos si Archer ang maghintay ng mananalo dito sa race number 16. At si McLaurin na. Ay, hindi. Si McLaurin ang hihintay niya. Ni Pepper. Ay, oo. After 16 races, after race 16, iinom ako ulit na vitamin. Sino nanalo kanina? Setsuna. Against Polaris. After race 16, recap tayo. Race number 16 na tayo is makakaano na tayo, lampas kalahati na nga tayo actually ng ating, we're already halfway through the ranking phase or the single round robin. So for our race number 16, it's going to be McLaurin taking on Metalder. Yeah. McLaurin versus Metalder for our race number 16, and in this matchup, it's going to be McLaurin starting at lane 2 and Metalder starting at lane 1. I repeat, it's Metalder at lane 1 and McLaurin at lane 2, being the respective starting race for our race number 16. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. Hit. Take the arm. Winner. Miss light nudge na yun. Foul. Biglang umembang foul. Tingnan natin sa replay center. Yan. Let's take a look at the replay. Okay. Contact. Contact yun. Contact. One more time. One more time. Pakoy. Huli. Huli. So, tama. May contact na nangyari. Second hit of the evening. And McLaurin finally McLaurin Metalder rather, finally winning it over McLaurin. Laser arm! Laser arm! Irig. So, standby muna si ano dyan. Ay, tapos na. Tapos na, oo. Tapos na pala. Yan, yun. Tama. Last 3 na eh. Going last 3 na. Last 3 for all the cars. Going last 3 assignments na tayo for all the cars eh. Sarap. Alright. Inom din ng Vitamilk. Second hit of the evening. Okay. McLaurin goes to Metander. Finally, si Metalder may panalo na rin. Yun nga lang, by hit. Not the prettiest of ways to win it. To win a certain race. But good enough. Recap tayo. Other one. McLaurin lost. Alright, recap tayo. Recap tayo. After 16 races, Tira Myrtle, 1 win, 3 draws, check. Papa Rods, 2 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, check. Setsuna, 3 wins, and 1 draw. Check. Polaris, 3 losses, 1 draw. Okay. McLaurin, 1 win, 2 losses, 1 draw. Check. MP, 1 win, 2, McLaurin pala 1 win, 2 losses, 1 draw. Tapos 1 win, 2 losses, 1 draw din. Pares pala sila ni Pares pala sila ni McLaurin. Draw din. Actually, yung isa sa mga draw nila, sila din, I think. Hindi. Hindi. McLaurin MP, di pa naglalaban pala. Baka malaman sa mga susunod na segment. Neon Sara, 1 loss, 3 draws, check. Tapos, Metalder, 1 win, 3 draws, check. Okay. Yan. Alright. Race 17. Pag ganito na tayo, palusog. Wala doon dulo, palusog. Okay. Race number 17 na po tayo. It's going to be MP versus Neon Sara for our race number 17. Let's double check kung naglaban na sila. Hindi pa? Okay. Confirm. Oh, ngayon pa lang. Alright. Race number 17, MP versus Neon Sara. Another battle of Super 2 chassis machines wherein the starting lanes of the cars will be MP at lane 1. Neon Sara at lane 2. I repeat, it's MP at lane 1, Neon Sara at lane 2 to start off the race number 17. Another battle of Super 2 chassis machines. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. Good. Kaya lang? Oh, embang! Tapong! Chung garagarundang gurumbang jiling neng 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 neng. Chung garagarambang gurumbang jiling neng 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 neng. KO! Ayan o. Habulan pa sana eh. Oh. Tingnan natin sa replay center. Oh. Habulin na sana eh. Biglang kurung. Tapon. Tapos, ang boxing. Sayang. Pera na, naging panalo na, naging bato pa. Nakatakas pa tuloy. Neon Sara finally winning it. Sa wakas, yung Mountain Dew nakatama rin. Yung Mountain Dew nakapanalo rin. Alright. Nakapanalo rin si Mountain Dew. Ang hangin mo, Mare. Sabi nga lang. Ang hangin mo, kumare. Babae kasi. Yung Neon Sara named after our Honorable Vice President. Yan, Sara Duterte. Doon natin pinangalan yan eh. Okay. Sa crosshatch na tayo mag-concentrate. Okay. So, si MP stay sa... Sino yung mga natirang assignment ni MP pala? Last two niya will be McLaurin and Archer Myrtle, actually. McLaurin at saka si Archer Roberto, yung maglaban sa race number, ano natin, 20. Yung maglaban sa race 20, sila pala yung ano, sila pala yung magkalaban. Alright, next. Race number 18. Race number 18 natin, Polaris versus Metalder. Polaris versus Metalder being our race number 18. For this matchup, it's going to be Polaris starting at lane 2 and Metalder starting at lane 1. I repeat, it's Polaris at lane 2 and Metalder at lane 1 to start off their race number 18. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. Good. Okay, hit. Ay, hindi. Tumalubong mo eh, bugong. Naganggaan sila sabay, ano? Ayaw, draw na yan, draw. Sumabit din kasi si Metalder eh. Bumangga si Polaris, pero sumabit din si Metalder. So, therefore, it's a draw. Draw siya, draw. Ayan. Oy, yun o, sumalog. Yung. Aray ko po. Ayan eh, oh. Draw game. Sumabit din pala. Pero sinong nauna? Sino ba naunang umembang? Yun. Sabay silang umembang. Draw namin. Yung question na lang kung sino yung sa bagay, meron dalawang assignment na lang silang dalawa, eh, no? Tabla. Metalder, Polaris, draw. Draw yun. Pareho silang umiimbang din. Si Polaris, Metalder, draw. Yung top 2 na lang pala, hindi pa nakalaban ni Polaris, si Marchena at si Papa Roach. Yung si naman, Metalder, Papa Roach, Setsu na. Papa Roach at si Setsu na. Yun yung mga last na niya. So wala na pala doon si mas malala si Polaris. Mas malala si Napit ni Polaris. Kaya yun yun. Okay. Race 19. Okay. Draw na ba yun? Draw. Wala kasing re-race pag walang re-race kapag pag single round, single round re-race. Pwede lang mag-re-race kapag na semis championship ka. Okay, race number 19, PRC tayo. Race number 19 will feature Papa Roach taking on Setsuna. Yan, para sa ating race number 19, semi-finals rematch ito, actually. So, for our race number 19, it's Papa Roach starting at lane 1 and Setsuna starting at lane 2 here in this race number 19. I repeat, rematch na to ng semi-finals previously, no? Again, it's Papa Roach at lane 1 and Setsuna at lane 2 to start off race number 19. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. Okay. Panalo na. Di ko na nasalo. Bye-bye. Di ko na nasalo eh. Di ko na nasalo. Na natin sa replay center. Okay. Ping. Okay. May contact. Isa pang replay. Ay. Apa niya? Isa pang replay. Isa pa. Isa pang replay para sure tayo. O, yan yung isa. Nagano pa. Last. O, yun. Okay, contact. Contact confirmed. May contact. So, therefore, it's going to be Setsuna emerging the winner. Easton, naka-ano kasi, yung nangyari doon sa bouncing street na yun, dito. Diyan sa bouncing street na yun, naka-ano na si Papa Roach, pag-landing niya sumabit din. Same nang nangyari sa BZ. Ganun din. Kaso natama ni Setsuna, hindi ko na nasa agad sa sobrang bilis. Kaya panalo si Setsuna by hit. Alright? Dito na yan. Papa Roach NP, yan. Papa Roach Polaris, tama yan. Pwedeng si Archer Amerta lang hintay ni MP dyan. Si ano naman, yung si Metalder, ang last two assignments niya will be against Setsuna and yung matalo. Yung matalo. Nangungurakot na naman ng mga oligarko. Nangungurakot na naman ng mga oligarko sa meta. Alright. Race number 20. Race number 20 na po tayo. Okay. Race number 20 na po tayo. This will feature Archer Amerto taking on McLaurin. Yan. One of the old rivals din. Pagdating sa D-Patch Tamiya League since Season 1. Mula pa noong 2020, ito na yung matalik na magkaribal din, sina Archer Amerto at sina McLaurin. And in this race number 20, Archer Amerto will start at lane 2 and McLaurin will start at lane 1. I repeat, it's Archer Amerto at lane 2 and McLaurin at lane 1 being your starting lanes for our race number 20. Switch on. Ready, set, start. Good. Winner. McLaurin winner. Alright. Nakagante kaya tira mo ito sa wakas. Nagkaroon siya ng pulang marka. Aray. Nagkapula rin si Archera sa wakas. Aray ko po. Lost to McLaurin. Next. Last two assignments, Archer Amerto, Polaris, and MP. Yung siya na naman, si Polaris at si MP. O, tama. Si Archer Amerto lang unang natalo. So, yun yung nandun sa kapila. Pabalik siya for race number 22. McLaurin, Neon, Sara, naglaban na ba? Anong last assignment ni McLaurin? Neon, Sara, MP. Ayun, sige. Yes. O, next. Race number 21. Last 8. Down to our last 8. Ano na yun? Tama. Tama na pala. Alright, race number 21. This will feature Papa Roach taking on Polaris. Yan. Papa Roach versus Polaris for our race number 21. Yan, penultimate assignment yan ng ating mga auto. Yan. And in this matchup, it's going to be Papa Roach starting at lane 1 and Polaris will start at lane 2 once again. Na naman, na-odd numbers na naman siya. So it's Papa Roach at lane 1 and Polaris at lane 2 to start off their race number 21. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. Okay, KO. KO, winner. Hit. Hit. KO. Papa Roach winner. Alright. Pasalubong pala si Papa Roach kasi tumalon siya tapos biglang pum. Oh, tignan natin dito sa replay center ha. Ay. Ay, hindi. Basta pala. Ayan, tingnan natin. Ping! Takong! Yun, yun. Pasalubong na eh. Tingnan natin doon sa replay center. Let's determine it at the replay. Takong! Oh, yun. Napangga si Papa Roach in mid-air eh. Tumalon kasi si Polaris, binangga si Papa Roach in mid-air. So, nakatama doon si Polaris. So, therefore, it's a victory for Papa Roach. Alright, confirm. Hit. Confirm yun. Last assignment kay Papa Roach will be against Metalder. Metalder, last assignment. Kahit sila, last assignment naman yun. Ang last assignment naman ni Papa Roach, Metalder. Si Archer American, last ni Polaris. Tama? Tama. Last hit yun. Fourth. Pang-apat na hit. 1. Polaris loss. Tapos hit yun. Pang-apat. Pang-apat yun. Next. Alright, next. Alright. Race number 22 will feature Archer Myrtle taking on MP. Yan. Archer Myrtle versus MP being our race number 22. Yan. Okay. And in this matchup, it's going to be Archer Myrtle starting at lane 2, MK starting at lane 1. I repeat, it's Archer Myrtle at lane 2, and MK at lane 1 to start off race number 22. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. Oh, patay. Go. Autonomy. Aray ko ba? Eton chigo. K.O. Logan. Nasigawan ng tulume si MP. Aray. Aray, Logan. Ayan na yan. Ayan na yan. Bro, ay, Papa Roach, may Thunder hihintayin niya, no? Draw game. Tira MP draw. Draw. Last assignment ni MP si McLaurin. Ang last assignment noon ni Archer Myrtle, Polaris. O yun, napasana. Next. Okay. Naka? Yun. Oh, Setsuna Metalder. Setsuna versus Metalder being our race number 23. And in this matchup, it's going to be Setsuna starting at lane 1. Metalder. Ayun, nakabalik. Biglang namatay yung ano natin, kaya nagpalit ako ng ano. Ayun, naka-on pala yung ilaw eh. Buti. Buti naman kung gano'n. Buti na lang. Oh! Buti na lang. Nakalimutan ko i-reload yung ano, i-register yung load ko. Buti na lang. Buti na lang. Ulitin natin yan, yung race number, 23, ano? O, tama. Ulitin pala natin, kaya bigla natin pinutol dun sa pansamantala, yung bigla akong hininto kasi yung live natin biglang nagloko. So my apologies mga kadipat, pasensya na po dun sa pasensya po dun sa shortcomings natin, sa shortcomings na nangyari. My apologies for my shortcomings. Nakalimutan kong i-reload pala, dapat pala before the program. Dorog! My bad. Alright, ulit tayo sa ating race number 23. Switch on. Ready, set, 5. Final lap. Yun, sa wakas. Seto na, winner. Ethan? Nakalimutan ko, dapat pala nireload ko na pang isang buwan na load. Ang daya, Ako, buti na lang, na-stop ko muna. Buti na lang, napansin ko na wala ng flash. Buti na lang. Woo! Alright. Narag! Ano yung last assignment team? Metalder? Paparoch. Tama. Tapos yung si Sergio na last neon sa tapos si McLaurin dun sa kabila. Ayun! Sakto! Woo! Nice! Nice. Alright. Race number 24. Yeah, race number 24. Alright, race number 24 na po tayo. It's going to be, wait lang. Ganun. Okay. Race number 24 will feature McLaurin taking on Neon Sarah. Alright. Neon Sarah versus McLaurin for our race number 24. And in this matchup, it's going to be McLaurin starting at lane 2, Neon Sarah at lane 1. I repeat, it's Neon Sarah at lane 1 and McLaurin starting at lane 2 for our race number 24. Switch on. Ready, set, 5. Okay, login. Draw. Tabla. Last. Tapos pag ganito na yung natin. Set. Pag ganito na pala. Boom. Last ito. Officials timeout. Officials timeout po muna. Okay. Okay, nice. Race number 25, tayo. Dito na yung natin, dire-diretso. Down to last 4. O, teka, draw pala, no? Draw si McLaurin at Neon sa... Next! Last 4 races natin sa ating single round robin or elimination round. Start off with our race number 25 featuring Papa Roach taking on Metalder for our race number 25. And in this matchup, it's going to be Papa Roach starting at lane 1, Metalder at lane 2. I repeat, Papa Roach at lane 1, Metalder at lane 2 to start up race number 25. AR versus BC ang labanan. Switch on. Ready, set, 5. Happy na yan. Ayan. 3-second violation. 3-second violation, hindi na nakapalit within 3 seconds. So, draw. Up, sa pala. Okay, yan pa na. Yan pa na. Okay. Tapos na yan, last assignment na nila lahat eh. Last 4 races na lang, di ba? So, draw again. Malalaman na lang natin ano yung mga final score nila mamaya-maya. In the meantime, we now have our race number 26. It's going to be Archer Myrtle taking on Polaris. So, semi-finals rematch ulit ito. So, for our race number 26, it's going to be Archer Myrtle starting at lane 2 and Polaris starting at lane 1. I repeat, it's Archer Myrtle at lane 2 and Polaris at lane 1 to start off race number 26. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. Good. Final finger. Final wrap. Okay. Peanut. Archer Myrtle closing out this round robin or elimination round for this run and gun Wednesday evening with a victory over Polaris. Alright. Archer wins. Wins. Polaris lost. Yeah. Okay. Penultimate race of our single round robin. Penultimate race of our elimination round for this run and gun Wednesday evening will feature McLaurin taking on MP rather. Yeah, so Battle of Orange Army ulit ang ating race number 27. It's going to be McLaurin versus MP, and in this matchup, it's going to be McLaurin starting at lane 1, MP at lane 2. I repeat, it's McLaurin at lane 1, MP at lane 2 to start off the penultimate race of our elimination round this run and gun Wednesday evening. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. Second violation, maintain. Grabe naman yung talon. Point. At dragon mouth. Oy, grabe lang. Final na. Alright. McLaurin likewise closing out this elimination round with a victory. This time against MP. Alright. Finally, but not the least, Etsuna versus Neon Sarah for our 28th and final race of our elimination round. Alright. Si Etsuna sa ngayon, wala pang pula, no? Metal there, mayroon ng isa. I think lahat sila may pula eh. Pwede lang si Etsuna, I guess. Tama, si Etsuna lang wala. Finally, but not the least, our 28th, race number 28, Etsuna taking Neon Sarah. For our race number 28, our final race for our elimination round this run and gun Wednesday evening, it's going to be Etsuna starting at lane 2, Neon Sarah starting at lane 1. I repeat, it's Etsuna at lane 2 and Neon Sarah at lane 1 to start off this 28th and final race of our run and gun Wednesday evening elimination round. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. Ito na. Final lap. Okay. Natitisod eh. Natisod si Neon sa Ramala. And Setsuna will close out this elimination round with a victory over Neon Sarah. Ethan! Ayun. Ethan! 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 Alright. So, dyan na natatapos yung ating single round robin o yung elimination. Lane 1 si Papa Roach kanina. So, palit sila. Lane 2 si Papa Roach, lane 2 si lane 1 naman si McLaurin. Okay. So, switch lane tayo between Papa Roach and McLaurin. Tiebreaker phase to determine second seed. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. Last one standing, pwede. Okay. McLaurin, number 2. Number 2 yun. So, ayun. Alright. So, yun yung ranking. So, yun. Unfortunately nga lang, sina Polaris, Neon Sara, MP at Metalder, maaga na maalam dahil sila yung bottom 4 po natin. Metalder at number 5, Neon Sara at number 6, MP at number 7, and number 8, IC Polaris. So, it's going to be Archer Myrtle versus Setsuna for our semifinals number 1. Semifinals number 2 will be Papa Roach versus McLaurin. So, Battle of Orange Army ang ating semis 2. Alright? So, without further ado, it's now time to race on with our race, semifinals race number 1. It's going to be the top-seeded the top-seeded Setsuna rather, with 13 points at the end of the eliminations, going up against Archer Myrtle at number 4. So, 1 versus 4 matchup ang magiging karera natin sa semifinals number 1, wherein the starting lane of the cars will be Setsuna at lane 1, Archer Myrtle at lane 2. I repeat, it's Setsuna at lane 1 and Archer Myrtle at lane 2, being their respective starting lanes. Alright. Hindi ko na kasi may yun dun eh. So, pwede nga to. Pwede adjustments? Yeah. Yan. So, Archer Myrtle lane 2, Setsuna at lane 1. Alright mga ka-DPAT, once again, you're still watching DPAT's Tamiya League Stock Motor Conference this March 6, 2024. After a long and grueling elimination round, we are now down to our final 4 for this run and done Wednesday evening. It's now time for our semifinals round to be started right away with our semifinals number 1. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. Good. Archer Myrtle ahead. Lain bang mabatukan nito pati. Last loop. Final lap. Good. KO. Nakabawi. Laglag si Archer Myrtle sa race for third. Alright. And it's going to be Setsuna emerging victorious over Archer Myrtle and will enter the championship race for the first time this March Madness here on DTL SNC. Alright, so race for third si Archer Myrtle mamaya-maya. In the meantime, rematch na tayo ng ating semifinals number 2. It's going to be McLaurin, the second-seeded car, taking on Papa Roach, the third-seeded car. So, Battle of Orange Army na tayo sa ating race number 2 sa semifinals. Ayun. In our semifinals number 2, it's going to be Papa Roach starting at lane 1 and McLaurin will start at lane 2. Higher seed kasi si McLaurin. So, alternate lane kasi tayo. Alternate starting lane. So it's going to be McLaurin starting at lane 2 and Papa Roach starting at lane 1 for this semifinals number 2. Alright mga kalipat, let's get ready to rumble here in the semifinals number 2. Switch on. Ready, set, fight. Satu. Final na. Finish. Madaling patayin pag AR eh. Tsaka BZ. AR, BZ, BS, madali lang patayin. Dito lang eh. Super 1, Super TC, dito rin. Super 1 naman, baliktad. Alright mga kadipat, it's going to be Papa Roach. Nakabawi naman kay McLaurin and will settle for another chance at the championship at the championship room. So, balik finals si Papa Roach. At this time, it's going to be Setsuna who will go in its way, in Papa Roach's way to the championship, to the promised land. Yeah. Another shot at destiny para kay Papa Roach, but this time with a different opponent. And our penultimate race for tonight, race for third between Archer Myrtle and McLaurin. So number 2 versus number 4 ang ating labanan sa ating race for third. And in this matchup, it's going to be McLaurin starting at lane 1. In McLaurin at lane 1, Archer Myrtle at lane 2, that is. Alright, I repeat, it's McLaurin to start at lane 1 and Archer Myrtle to start at lane 2. Alright mga kalipat, without further ado, it's now time for our race for third. This run and gun Wednesday evening here on DTL SNC March Madness. First to 6 laps, switch on. Ready, set, fight. After ahead. McLaurin trying to catch up. Oh! Panas! Final lap! Minalas pa! Ang ganda na sana. Minalas pa! Aray! Palibasa kasi kanina natiwarik si Porsche. Tiniwarik ba na, binitin patiwarik ba naman si Porsche pera kanina sa makiling. Ayun. Minalas, apektado tuloy siya. Mukhang nagkataon lang na biglang nagkaroon ng, alam niyo na, domino effect, you know. Marang may may chain reaction lang na nangyari. Yan. Alright. So in an unfortunate incident, Archer Myrtle was unable to win it over McLaurin, and it's going to be McLaurin securing its first aggregate point this month of March 2024 after finishing third. Alright. So dito tayo. Okay. Okay. Yan. Pwede rin, dito na lang mamaya. Yung podium plate. Ito. Ayun. Okay. Championship race na tayo to culminate our long and grueling run and gun Wednesday evening here on DTL SMC with Setsuna facing Papa Roach. So it's 1 versus 3 for our championship race for tonight's edition of DTL SMC with a time of 7:30. It's already 7:30, so 30 minutes na lang or less ang natitira. Malamang may live din si Myrtle sa Rosa Mayamaya, alas 8. Shout out again to my ultimate class and my ultimate love of my like Myrtle sa Rosa. Abangan niyo po siya sa SMCT North EDSA on March 10 to 6 p.m. for the meet and greet opportunity and for the launching of a brand new 5G smartphone. Pwede sa vlogging at sa game streaming. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, once again, to Myrtle sa Rosa, Just enjoy the moment. And as always, I love you so much. Always, forever. Yeah, nakimasan. Hopefully, magkita ulit tayo sometime. Gusto talaga kasi ipakilala kay Daddy sa totoo lang. Yeah, nakimasan. Alright mga kaadipat, in our championship race for tonight's edition of DTL SMC, it's going to be Setsuna starting at lane 2 and Papa Roach will start at lane 1. I repeat, it's Setsuna at lane 2 and Papa Roach at lane 1 to start off this championship race. Alright, ayos muna ako. Ayusin ko muna. Medyo na yung down plus ko. Sumobra. Medyo napasobra. Kano natin konti. Yan. There you go. Ay, sorry. Ito, hindi ko na nakaipan. Wala na. Alright mga kalipa, to culminate our festivities for our run and gun one-time evening here on DTL SMC. Here now is our championship race, which is first to 6 laps. Switch on. Ready, set, bye. Hit, winner. That's it. Game over. That's it. That's it. Game over. Na ang aga nating na game over na championship. That's it. Natamaan kasi. Punta tayo sa replay center let's take a look at our replay center. Yan. Yan. Ni, apa ini? Anyari. Anyare. Ni. Okay, hit. There you go. Embang. One more time. One more time. Yan o. Wait! Pong! Napasukan ni Cobalt B. Napunta pa sa ibang lane kung saan tumatakbo si Setsuna. So, that is confirmed a hit. And that will conclude our festivities in our Run and Gun Wednesday evening with Setsuna being the new champion for our DPATS Tamiya Stock Motor Conference for this Run and Gun Wednesday evening. Ay ako, nahilo pong lolo nyo. Alright mga kadipat, yan po ang ating final results for our Run and Gun Wednesday evening of March 6, 2024 here on DTL SNC, with Setsuna being our new champion after tonight's race day on DTL SNC. Congratulations for another additional 3 aggregate points, making it a total of 4 points on aggregates. On the other end, Papa Roach will finish as another second place finish for Papa Roach to start off this first week of March here on DTL SNC. So sa first week na to, back-to-back second place finishes siya with a loss again in the championship race. This time against another different opponent. Yan, so score na ngayon sa kanya 4 points din. So tabla sila ni Setsuna, but Setsuna will have the tiebreaker due to the championship won. So isang championship kay Setsuna, si Papa Roach, 2 second place finishes, making it 4 points on aggregate as well, tied with Setsuna, virtually tied with Setsuna on aggregate at the end of this race, at the end of this race day. So 4 apiece. Pero Setsuna with the higher seed kasi 1 championship against only 2 second place finishes. Alright, and McLaren will gain its first aggregate point after finishing 3rd. Congratulations. So, there you have it mga kadipat. These are the podium finishes for our Run and Gun Wednesday evening here on DTL SMC this March 6, 2024. March Madness continues maybe on Saturday or Monday. Magpapatuloy tayo. Maaring sa Sabado, maaring sa Lunes. Kung hindi Sabado, Lunes. Kung wala tayong race kung wala pong outside race ang inyo pong lingkod on Saturday, might as well tutuloy natin yung ating Game 3 ng ating March Madness season of DTL SMC. So once again, this has been Don Patrick, the Paragular, signing off for now, and thank you so much to all who watched and whoever will drop by anytime dito sa ating video log every Monday and Wednesday on a regular basis. Sometimes magkakaroon tayo ng Saturday kung wala tayong weekend races na aatinan. On March 16, sa kasagsagan ng pista ng Paniki Tarlac ay meron po akong race sa dadalawin na sasalihan sa March 16, 2024 dun sa Magic Star Mall Paniki Tarlac. Kita-kits po tayo dyan. Sponsored by Azriel Racing Center in Paniki Tarlac. Yan ang main sponsor po niyan at ang Magic Star Mall sa Paniki Tarlac. Meron din po tayong mecha cosplay, pagandahan ng gawa ng Gundam models. Yan, meron po. Parang Toy-Con, parang Toy-Con ang mangyayari dun sa plus may Tamiya Racing pa. Yung side event, Pro Stock non-FM. Main event will be Basic Max category. So, magkita-kita-kits po tayo dyan next Saturday, March 16. Alright, so once again, I remind everyone to stay safe and healthy, avoid negative vices, especially drugs and all other negativities and toxicities around you, and protect yourselves from all those negativities at all times and at all costs as well. Once again, this has been Don Patrick, the Paragular, leaving you a pleasant and blessed run and gun Wednesday evening to all of you. And as always, to God be all the glory and honor. God bless all of us. God bless our beloved Maharlika Nation, and God bless the entire world and all of us Filipinos across the globe. Muli po, lagi nating tandaan, mahalin po natin ang Pilipinas or love the Philippines, at ipakita natin, ipagmalaki sa buong mundong tayo ay Pilipino. Isigaw ng malakas ang ating panalo, taos puso at taas noo kahit kanino. And once again, this has been another presentation of another Tamiya Mini Forward Drive Racing action right here on DTL SMC or DPAT's Tamiya League Stock Motor Conference. And once again, this has been Don Patrick D. Paragular saying Shukran and Tusentak for watching DTL SMC. For now, kita-kits na lang tayo ulit sa ating Game 3. God bless everyone!